But as soon as you see him use that for $100,000, you're like, okay, he feels good about this build. I better practice against it and no counters. Because generally you'll just never really see Nexus First from Protoss in PvP.
Is it safe to say that SOS is like the Null Ra of StarCraft II for Protoss? Is he like
kind
that?
of, yeah.
Is he like that
he
guy?
Is like that,
Protoss functions slightly differently in StarCraft II, but it's the same premise of these builds that if you know it's coming, you would stop it.
Yeah, he is actually quite a bit like that. I didn't want him to be, but he is.
I never expected him to be,
I never wanted to draw that parallel. You put me in this spot, but you know what?
All
it's
these
not
people
wrong.
are watching Artosis. Is it the truth? I think it is.
I think it is.
Our next map will be Ultrazeme Stronghold.
Now, this is the map that he actually went Nexus First on. He could go ahead and do that again here. It's easier to defend your natural because it's behind.
We're going into game number 2 here in this best of 5. It is the IEM champion SOS against the Team League badass Zest. The winner goes on to the round of 4 here in the GSL.
2014 Hasek GSL Season 1, Round 8. SOS versus Zest.
Cool. I'm pretty excited to see what he does here, man. I wonder if he's going to end up changing the metagame for giant maps because, like Nexus First, for instance, on Ultrazeme, where you're defending your natural ramp, generally speaking, because of the base behind you, it looked quite strong against Hero. Hero opened up with a 4-gate blink all in against him, and he still ended up holding, so I don't know. We'll see.
You know, it's funny because you're absolutely right. You know, when you get a map this big, it changes a lot of factors, especially with that ramp there. Now we have Zest going for the gateway and SOS, in fact, going for the gateway.
Okay.
They are cross spots, so they're very, very far away.
Mm-hmm. Not a huge surprise here. So, I mean, I want to say that this game will probably just go kind of normally for the map, but it is SOS, so it's very hard to say. But normal for this map oftentimes does turn into Phoenix versus Phoenix, and that can be a little bit crazy.
And very unforgiving.
The most unforgiving thing. It's like more unforgiving than Baneling
I
circling.
right-clicked a little bit too far in there, and now everything dies on the way back to my base.
Oh, he had one more Phoenix than me. I lose.
That's too bad.
Oh.
They're both sending probes out now, so the scout patterns are synchronized, which means they will be finding each other at the exact same time.
That's right. So everything looking pretty similar for these two. We're going to have to wait, of course, and see exactly which techs that they want to go for.
What airline did you fly back from IEM on?
Actually, I flew back on Korean Air.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was that direct?
No, actually, it was not. Katowice is like kind of a smaller city, so I had to fly to Warsaw, and then from Warsaw, I had to fly to Prague.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's a long trip, man.
Yeah, the Prague airport is very nice, though.
Is it?
Yeah. And I had, actually in Warsaw, I had a 5-hour layover, but I got to spend it with White Raw. So it was,
God, what
or
good company.
at least like 3 hours of it. But
what good company. I love spending time with White Raw.
We had a good time.
Now they're both scouting each other here. We see SOS is going for Twilight Council.
And it's going to get scouted immediately.
Yeah, and Zest, the same situation. He's going for Stargate, and that's scouted immediately as well.
You know, I got to say, I do like the Stargate opener here a bit more. And in fact, he cancels it because he saw the Twilight.
Now, a quick question, because we've traveled a lot.
Yeah.
For work and not for work. We're about as traveled as you could possibly be for our age, which is 30 and 29.
Yes.
I don't know.
Filled over 2 passports.
Yeah.
Almost 3.
Yeah, same. What is the best airport you've ever been in?
Seoul.
Okay, minus that one, because actually Seoul probably, Incheon has the best airport. But
yeah, it actually does.
Okay, minus that. That makes my question not interesting.
I have to say, I mean, the Amsterdam airport is very nice. The Finnish airport is quite nice.
I like the KL airport.
Oh, Kuala Lumpur?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually, I was going to say that next.
That's a good one.
It's an amazing airport as well.
We got more gateways coming down here now.
Singapore is nice as well.
Oh, yeah, Singapore's got a good airport. Worst airport in the world.
Something in America?
Oh, yeah, probably all of them.
Atlanta was pretty bad.
LAX
Detroit was pretty bad.
LAX and JFK fighting for the bottom there.
Yeah, LaGuardia is in the running as well.
Oh, LaGuardia is bad, man. Okay, so Blink is halfway done. Now over here for Zest, we have the robotics facility nearing completion and the Nexus as well. So Zest is investing right now into, an econ game, whereas SOS is going to try to do some damage early on here. Now, I think both these builds are good. You look at Zest's build. He's identified that there's a ramp and an expansion to the back of his base.
Yeah.
He can cover that very well with sentries, but at the same time, you look at SOS. Going for Stalkers with Blink. There's a large berth here that he can blink into the main base with and punish his opponent.
Yeah, and you know what? He's bringing his mothership core. I do believe it's in the center of the map right now. I'm pretty sure that's what that big floating dot is that we're about to see. There it is.
There it is.
I saw the shadow at least. So when that gets there, he will be able to blink in. The first Immortal halfway done, 3 gates warping in Stalkers. He has 3 sentries with good amount of energy, but they'll have a little bit less because he should force field once more. Oh, no. He doesn't. But I think it's going to be okay because he'll have a Nexus cannon as well.
Okay, he triggers a Nexus cannon.
So he's going to have 2 Immortals when this really starts, and that's going to be quite an issue. And he's actually going to force him to stay.
Yeah, he's going to force him to either leave now or fight an uphill battle. That pylon's about to finish. He'll probably do his next warping round up on the high ground since he doesn't want to waste a blink. And now he's got the probes out here.
Really
the
smart.
Second Immortal's about to pop out. I don't think this is looking very good. Nice force field, though, zoning out the Immortal.
Yeah, he's making it so that they have to blink and stay inside the base. That was such a beautiful force field there. And it looks like he's going to be able to kill off almost all the Stalkers.
Enough.
Yeah, that's basically
enough for it
it.
To count. I mean, yeah, he's going to try to not going to try to leave. You know, I'm a little bit worried for SOS. I don't know if you can really recover.
No, I don't think
from
so.
that. I mean, SOS does not have the tech now.
Well,
with the Immortals out here, the Stalkers with Blink are nowhere near as useful.
The play
bad
from
rally.
Zest was like perfect.
Okay.
The fact that he force fielded the ramp to say stay up or go down, and he had a pylon up there, so he's like, I'm going to stay up, which isn't a bad choice. He moves over to the side, but then the force field on top of the Stalkers means that they couldn't micro upwards and then blink away.
It was
so
really
they were
smart.
stuck, and he forced an engagement, and yeah, he approached with 1 Immortal because he knew he had a very limited amount of time to punish SOS completely. That was just so well done. So well done.
You know, a frustrating moment here for SOS. He just gets back from IEM, and Zest has slapped him down. Not even just with execution, but just with sheer build orders and the way that he's responding.
This is actually the thing, because we all love SOS, I think, right? Like, everyone is like, this guy's cool, his builds are awesome, he's fun, his name is $$, it's like the best name ever. But this is the problem with someone that plays like that. This is the reason why something like that isn't the standard go-to.
You only have so many tricks up your sleeve when you play like SOS. He just won a finals, and he played brilliantly there, really outmaneuvering his opponent. But can he come right back and win again? So far, it doesn't look like it. We're either going to see this be a very short series with Zest winning, or SOS is going to have an incredible comeback. We're going to continue this after this short break.